It's early April now, and the plants have started to pop through the soil in our garden, and we can see where a lot of them are. And we thought it would be a good time now to collect some horse manure and use as a mulch. Horse manure is very high in nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, and it can burn the roots if you stick it straight onto the plants. So we won't be using it as a compost type material when we're planting new plants, just as a mulch over the top of the existing ones. We've decided to unwrap our musa basjoo bananas, even though we're only early April, we can still get frosts. But we're worried about them rotting in there, and the forecast, the long range forecast for the next few weeks looks still fairly mild. So we think we're going to take the risk and unpack them. And if we do happen to get the threat of a frost, maybe just wrap some bubble wrap around the stems. But we're quite pleased. We've unwrapped them all, and there doesn't seem to be any rot or damage much. And they'll start growing now from this height they've got here rather than from the ground. It gives them a really big head start. We're going to compost the straw along with a bit of the manure, because straw is very high in carbon and it needs the nitrogen from the manure to help it break down quicker. If you're just going to leave straw to break down on its own, it can take anything up to a year. Now, a few videos ago, I did a piece on planting this fritillaria bulb, and in a very heavy clay soil, and I used a mix of grit and compost, and I'm glad to report it's actually surfaced and looks like it's quite healthy. I've got this foxglove tree in the garden. It's Polonia tomatosa, and they need pollarding to keep the size to control them, because they can get up to 60 feet tall, these brutes, and also if you cut them, pollard them really hard, they produce bigger leaves. The leaves can grow to a foot across. These pictures of the plant last year weren't quite up to that. They're probably 8 to 10 inches, but we've got our hopes for the coming season. They originate from China, where they're called the princess tree or the royal empress tree, and they're believed to bring prosperity.